everybody, I am the Lazy Kiwi and welcome back to another Create a Sim video. Today we are going to be making characters from the Cars movie into Sims. Now we're only doing 4 characters today. It was really difficult for me to try and think of who I wanted to make today because I did not have the time to do too many, but I feel like 4 is like a really nice number for making Sims when it comes to like these character designs. So I decided on making a Lightning McQueen, obviously, because he's like the main character, so we definitely had to make him. So that is who we are starting off with here today. I kind of wanted to give him almost a boyish face, so I wanted him to look kind of slender, kind of like he has almost this, I would say boyish, that's kind of the word that I'm thinking of, that's the only word I can think of at this time, but also still pretty handsome. I definitely do also see him as a blonde. I did also look up a few reference images of like fan art and stuff, kind of to get a bit of ideas, and I definitely agree with most people by saying that he is a blonde. And yeah, his face is a bit different from what I'm used to, so at first I didn't really like it as much, but as I started putting on like the hair and the clothes and stuff, I did definitely like him more in the end. I do think he turned out really fun, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about him. And I absolutely love these movies. I definitely want to rewatch them at some point. I feel like I don't even have to convince my boyfriend to do it. I feel like if I say, let's watch all of the Cars movies, he would be so down so fast to watch all of them. So I definitely want to rewatch them. Maybe this year, I don't know, but I definitely do, because I don't remember too much about these movies, but I know that I absolutely loved them. My favorite character, of course, was Mater, so we had to include him today. I feel like there was no shot in the world that I wasn't gonna make him, and as we know, there's a lot more male characters in the movies than female characters, but I really wanted to make 2 guys and 2 girls today, so we are starting off with McQueen, but then right after this one, we're gonna do, I think it's his love interest. If I'm remembering correctly, it is his love interest, but after this we're gonna do Sally Carrera. I think that's how you say it, I'm not too sure, but as you can also see with him, I went back and forth on his outfit because I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do, but for all of their outfits, I wanted to keep like this racing type of style. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like all of their outfits are kind of racing themed. So this is Lightning. I think he turned out so cool in the end. I wanted to add in like the little yellow details and stuff, but now we're on to Sally. So Sally, I believe, is a Porsche, and as far as I can remember, she never actually participated in any of the races. I could be wrong, but I don't remember her actually doing a race ever, but I did still give her kind of like this athletic, sporty racing outfit because I wanted to keep that theme, because I feel like that kind of solidifies the fact that they are quote-unquote cars. They are obviously Sims and technically humans, but I wanted to give the vibe of the car, and with that comes kind of this sporty, athletic look. That's at least what I think when I think of racing. I think of these almost athletic outfits. I could be so wrong in thinking that, but that's kind of what I associate with sports and driving and stuff. So that's what we did for them. So even though Sally was never actually a part of the racing, I did want to include a bit of the same aesthetic for her. So I feel like she definitely took me the longest to make, because I still wanted her to look like luxurious because she's a Porsche, if I remember correctly. So I wanted her to look kind of almost rich, so I kind of did that in her face, and then the outfit is much more like car themed, and I definitely like that a lot. I think she turned out really cool in the end. But again, do let me know what you guys think about her as as well. I don't know if she's my favorite. I definitely love how she turned out, but I feel like the last one that I made, I might like just a little bit more than her, but I definitely love her as well. I think she turned out so cool. I did kind of want to give her like one of the first hairs that I clicked on, like that slick back one with like the little space buns and stuff. I feel like that looked so cute on her, but again, she's a Porsche, so I did want to kind of go for a richer vibe, like quote-unquote more old school money type vibes. So because I feel like her face definitely screams I have money, and I know that sounds silly because how can your face really show that you have money, but I feel like her face definitely does that. And I was initially gonna give her another outfit, like this type of almost casual style, but then I went back and forth on that a lot, and initially it was gonna be more like this I'm dating a race car driver type vibes, but then I decided against that because it doesn't really give the vibe that she's also a car. So I know that sounds so silly, but that's kind of just what was going through my head at the time. It was a thought process and a half when making these characters, but I had a lot of fun with it. I definitely do want to do this again with more characters. I've done a lot of characters in the past, so if this is the first video you're seeing of me, definitely do check out some more of my other Creative Sim videos, because I've made a ton of other characters as well. Maybe you see something you like, some show or something that you used to love or still love, of course, and I made them into Sims. So hopefully I did them justice, of course, as well as with these. I definitely hope that I did them justice, because yeah, I love them. I think they turned out so fun. But yeah, that is little Sally and her little picture. Next up, probably the one that didn't take me as long to make at all, but again, my favorite character in the show. This is going to be Mater, and with him I did not go for the racing/car vibes, because he doesn't give me racing/car vibes. I know he's a tow truck, but he doesn't give me the same energy, so therefore I went for something a little different, and I absolutely love how he turned out, because I gave him more of like a almost cowboy vibe, and that's definitely what I wanted to go for. And as I don't want to sound insensitive by saying this, but redneck vibes, I definitely get like redneck vibes from him. I don't know if that's rude, but but yeah, so that's what I wanted to go for. I really wanted him to feel like he lives in probably Texas. I don't know. I don't live in America, so I don't know the states too well at all, but that's kind of the vibe that I wanted to go for. But I really love how he turned out as well. He looks really different again from male characters that I would usually make, but I am really trying to be much more diverse when it comes to making my Sims. I wanted to kind of give them slightly more cartoony features in like their jaws and chins and stuff. I don't know if I really achieved that, but that was kind of what I was going for. And yeah, like I said, I do not think I did too well when making them more cartoonish. A lot of people hate when I make their eyes too big, but I feel like that kind of speaks more of like the cartoonish vibes, but I do try to stop making it too big, because yeah, a lot of you hate that. But with my guy Mater here, I was testing out some shoes, and I didn't like it. I left him with no shoes at all, because he really gives me I don't wear shoes vibes, and I love that for him. And I don't care what any of you think, okay, about people who do not wear shoes outside, because he's one of them, and he's an absolute icon, and I just, I feel like it's so funny that he doesn't wear shoes at all. So, I don't know why I did that, but I stand by it. I feel like it is such a fun little thing for Mr. Mater, because I really do not think he would wear shoes. I don't know what it is about him, but he really doesn't give me shoe vibes. But we are on to our very last character for today. Like I said, I wanted to do another girl, so I was kind of in between Flo and the character that I did do today, which is Cruz Ramirez. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I don't remember how to say it in like the shows and stuff, so I hope it's right. But Cruz was the character that I went for because she I love like the racing vibe and stuff, and I really wanted to do another one that had the racing vibe, so we went for Cruz, and I think she might be my favorite character for today. I don't know though, because I really am in between all of them almost, because like, you know, the no shoes thing with Mater is like, it's beautiful. He might take the #1 spot just for that little fact, but I feel like Cruz definitely has like the cutest face for me. I love her so much, so she might take the #1 spot. But do let me know which one of these characters is your favorite for today, and do not forget to let me know which other shows you would want to see in the future of like characters that I make as Sims. And yeah, that's basically everything for today. That is all of the Cars characters. I don't think I'm gonna do more Cars characters, but if you guys really want me to, I might, because there's a lot of other iconic characters as well. But yeah, without further ado, that is everything. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel. It really does help me out a bunch. And thank you to everyone who has already subscribed. I will definitely see you all in another video. Goodbye, everybody.